All right, so that's the white one. Now we're going to move to this yellow one. Maybe a persistent room? We'll see. Toll bridge! Oh crap. What is going on here? A troll demands a toll to cross. One hero must discard a loot card or you must fight the troll. If you kill the troll, gain 4 XP and draw 1 loot card. I think I'd rather give him one of my torches. Yeah, I'm going to give him one of my torches. That's a small price to pay to avoid what could be a risky and dangerous fight. So, yeah. Here you go, Mr. Troll. Here, look! Fire! Fire! Pretty fire! There you are. Alright, and that takes care of the troll. And that's not a persistent room. So we'll just put this token there. Moving on to the blue room. What do we got? Gold deposits. I like the sound of that. If your hero has a pickaxe, battle axe, halberd, or horn of blasting. I have the horn of blasting. Take a bag of gold from the specialty deck. I don't even have to lose my horn of blasting. I just have it. Bag of gold from the specialty deck. Oh man. This run is just going amazingly well. It's so different from any run I've had in the past. Oh, wow. So, bag of gold from the specialty deck. That doesn't have any immediate value, but if I remember correctly, it's valuable as like treasure for trading. Let's see here. There it is. Bag of gold counts as 2 loot cards for trading. So yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That goes up here. Oh yeah, yeah. And that was what, the blue room? Yeah. All right, we got a monster now. Yeah, I still haven't been getting experience from any of these non-monster encounters, but that's all right. Okay, so the red room, not to be confused with the location of the same name in Black Widow, right? Wasn't it called the red room? The Pit of Despair. Draw 3 monsters and resolve combat. Now this is more like what I was waiting for. Crap. 3 monsters. Now we're gonna see. Now we're gonna see how much I keep cruising through this game. 3 monsters. Jeez Louise. What do we got? A Gargoyle. He's got a stone flesh ability. I think that actually, weirdly enough, turns me to stone. Or like immobilizes me or something. I don't think it... What does that do? Let's look it up. Stone flesh. Reduce damage taken by M damage. Hero takes... What? Reduce damage taken by MDMG. And MDMG, that's the monster damage. What do you mean reduce damage taken by monster damage? Reduce it by how much? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. There's got to be some other explanation somewhere. But since I am streaming at the moment, I'm not going to bother looking it up. So I'm just going to say he doesn't have any ability. He's no ability for the gargoyle. I think he's going to be tough enough. 5 health on this guy. I got to roll an 11 or higher. Well, with 2 other monsters, it's going to be more than that. And then he does 2 damage to me. Whew, that's tough enough. 2 more we got to put out. Oh, let's see. I drew from the bottom. Let's draw from the top. Giant spider. Not a fan of spiders either. These days I am more watchful and concerned about scorpions, as I mentioned earlier. But I do not like spiders. I don't like any bugs. Any bugs, any insects, nothing. Ensnare. Triggers on a roll of 6. Let's see. Here, let me put that back. I don't need to hold that. Ensnare, what does that do? Ensnare. Hero misses and must pass a strength +2 ability check. Okay, so it's a little easier of an ability check than you'd normally have. Just you get a +2 advantage. Hero loses -2 health for each failed check. So you must pass it. A new combat round begins if hero escapes. A new combat round begins if hero escapes. How do you escape? Oh, if you... I see. If you pass the check, that's escaping from the ensnaring. But you basically just have to roll that check again and again and again and again until you succeed, and for each failed check, you lose 2 health. So that's if I roll a 6 and trigger that. I definitely don't want to do that. That sounds terrible. I don't have the special icon item that can get rid of this thing, evidently. It's got 5 health, combat value of 11, and does 2 damage. Jeez. My gosh. This could be the end. This could all in one room end my run. Rust Monster. What the crap is that? His ability, if I roll a 5, is Rust Armor. And that says, hero must discard 1 armor or weapon. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. So I want to spend as little time fighting him as possible, because the more time I'm rolling dice interacting with him, the greater chance I'm going to trigger that Rust Armor. And I think that is maybe my least favorite of all these abilities, just because I'm such... I'm so greedy for loot, you know? I don't want to let any of it go. I do not want to lose any of my weapons. And losing a weapon, if I fight him first, I'll be less able to fight the other monsters, so I need to fight him last. He does 3 damage, combat value of 10, and health of 4. Okay. Okay. So who are we taking on first? I feel like the Gargoyle and the Giant Spider are basically the same. But because they're 5'11" too for health, combat value, and damage. The only difference is the Giant Spider has Ensnare. The Gargoyle, since the rule doesn't make sense to me, has no special ability. So I should probably go after the Gargoyle first. I should probably go after the Gargoyle first. Oh, but his combat value is going to be 13 because there's 2 others. I mean, there's no getting around it. I just have to hope for the best. So yeah, we're gonna go after this Gargoyle first. Combat value of 13. Jeez Louise. You know what? It might be spell time. I might just need to blow this guy away. Well, I can't... Well, discard to inflict d6 plus 1 damage. I think it's worth doing. The sooner I can get one of these guys off the board, the less difficult it'll be to take out the others. Yeah, so let's just start... Let's open with this. Is there anything else that might help me here? With my magic staff, I can spend 1 luck to inflict plus 1 damage. So that could be useful. The shield will help me defend myself from damage. I've got the vitality potion. So I've got the tools in my toolbox. I just need to put them into play at the appropriate time. So we're going to start with the fireball and try to get this thing square in the face. D6 plus 1. Crap. I rolled a 2 and a 1, so I'm going to select the 2, add 1 more for 3 damage. Alright. And now I have to actually face him in combat. Wait. I can spend 1 luck to inflict plus 1 damage. Now, it doesn't specify that that's in the middle of my combat roll, although it probably makes sense. I'm going to rule that that's only... that this special ability of the magic staff is only applicable when I'm doing a combat roll. So, all right. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so I got an 8 plus 6. It's going to be 14. That is going to be enough. So I don't take damage from him, he just takes damage from me. The damage that gets through is 3, that is plenty to take out the gargoyle. Okay. Okay, and I immediately gain 3 experience and a loot card. I have to remind myself of that, because when I was learning this game, that's the stuff I most often forgot, was to loot. Loot, loot, loot after every single monster you kill. Okay. So let's get the 3 before I forget. Let's see here. How do I do this? We'll go 1, and then 2, 3. Okay, so I have 6 right now. All right, loot. Another potion of vitality. Awesome. I so approve of this message. Gotta discard the fireball. Still a bit sad. Okay, giant spider is next on my list. Oh, wait. We are animating dead. We are animating that gargoyle so that I get a skeleton henchman. Yes! So now I've got both the shield spell scroll and a skeleton to take damage for me. Got 2 vitality potions. I'm pretty well positioned right now, even for a fight like this, surprisingly. Okay, giant spider time. He's going to have a boosted combat ability up to 12 now. 5 hit points. No fireball to soften him up first. It's just a straight up fight. Okay, so 8. Look at that. See, I rolled a 6, but I'm not selecting that one. So 8 plus 6, 14 again. Which is definitely going to be enough. So I will do 3 damage to him. If I want, I could spend a luck token to inflict +1 damage. I'm not sure if I can do that as many times as I want, or if I can just do it once per roll. Let me see if there's anything about weapon abilities. Weapon abilities. Combat round, monster special abilities apply damage in a combat. Monster special abilities. I don't know, I'm not seeing it. I might just have to make that call myself. I think I'm gonna say that I can only do it once. And that being the case, I don't feel like it's worth it, because on the next roll, I'll do 3 damage and that'll be enough to take him out. So I'm not going to spend the luck token on that. I do need to remind myself, I think the luck tokens, though, allow you to re-roll your die, if I'm not mistaken. I need to look that up, because that's a pretty core rule. Let's see here. Yeah, you can re-roll one of your die rolls, or change one of your die rolls by +1 or -1. So that's what's going on there. Weapon damage. Primary ability. Yeah, I thought there might be some note there. Nope. Okay. So, yeah, that's going to do... Did I roll? I think I rolled because I got that 8. So I'm going to do damage. I'm going to do 3 damage to him. 1, 2, 3. And now we do that again. Oh, crap. Double ones. Double ones. Here it comes. So, 2 damage. I did not trigger Ensnare. I'm very glad about that. Do I use the shield or the skeleton? As a sort of skeletal shield. See, discard to block any damage. And then the skeleton, discard to block 1 attack. I'll use the skeleton because the shield is more versatile. It can block any damage, even if it's not an attack. So, good thing I animated that skeleton. So, yeah. Blocked that 2 damage. Here we go. Another round. Oh my gosh, double ones again. Double ones again. Alright, let's get out the shield. Unless, do I want to just use a luck token to re-roll Let's do a reroll. I'll use a luck token, because come on. Come on now. Alright, much better. 9. So then that'll do 3 damage, and he's done. Loot! 3 XP and loot. I've got to be able to pay for something cool now, right? See, swap that for that. So I'm at 9 XP now. And loot. Potion of healing. Discard to gain D6 plus 1 HP. Very nice. Very nice. Wow. Wow. I'm continually amazed at this run. Oh, hang on. I was about to cover that location like, okay, we're done. Now I got this rust monster. Alright, so now I got to get 11 or better to not take damage from this guy, which I really do not want to take damage from because he does 3 in 1 hit. And I only have 5 health, so we just take 2 good hits from this guy. I've got vitality potions, I've got a potion of healing, so I've got some backup. I've got a shield still. So I've got some padding, I've got some buffers, but even so, I've been going through some stuff pretty fast here. All right, here we go. Crap. So a 5 plus 6, so that's 11. Just barely, just barely. However, crap, 5 triggers his rust armor. I'm spending a token to just raise it by 1. I'm not going to even re-roll. I'm just going to raise the result to a 6. So that I can avoid that, do the damage I need to do. Yeah. And so that will be 3 damage on him. He's got 4 health. 1, 2, 3... And if I choose, I can spend 1 luck token to inflict plus 1 damage. I'm going to do that. So that, now I'm out of luck. But the rust monster's dead. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. 3 more. Let's see. How do I do this? They're kind of limited, the denominations of luck tokens that they give you. So let's see here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to have, when all is said and done, I need to have 12. So let's go 10 and 2. All right. Well, look at that. Look at that. 12 XP is what I need to bump that up. Do I want to do it? I think I do. I think I do. Let's get that loot card first, though. Oh my gosh! Who shuffled this deck? Another potion of vitality. Unbelievable. I did shuffle it. I shuffled it real good. I spent too much time shuffling it. This is amazing. Can't believe the run I'm having. I cannot believe it. So yeah, having done that, I'm going to get vitality. I'm going to gain vitality from these, 3 vitality potions that I have now, so I don't need to spend any XP on that. I don't feel the need to bump up my agility or strength yet because I still only have 3 potential damage because of the weapons I have. I'll feel that much more once I get my hands on another magic weapon, but... And when I do, it'll only cost 3 XP to boost one of those stats up. So I have a potential 4 damage. So yeah, this makes total sense to me right now to bump this up to put my intellect now at 7. Yeah, and now I am done with that room. And we'll move on to this yellow one here. Let's see what we got. Gelatinous cube. Oh my gosh. That looks quite dangerous. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, because they are silent. That's the tricky thing. I remember playing in, what game was that? Oh, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Like on the PlayStation 2. They're quiet. and you could round a corner and a gelatinous cube will be right there and take you by surprise. They are quiet monstrosities. Even though they move slow, you can just like not see them coming. It's really unsettling. Out of nowhere, you are ambushed by a giant blob. Make a strength check. Oh crap. Pass if you have a rope, or discard a flying carpet. Did I get rid of that flying carpet? I think I did, or I lost it or something, didn't I? Yeah. If I fail, I take damage equal to the dungeon level, which is 3. Okay. And it's persistent, so it's going to stay in this spot, but at least I don't have to... at least I can fail and then move on. I don't have to succeed in order to get past it. Okay. Okay. Strength check. And it's just got to be a straight up roll. It's got to be a 1 or a 2. Oh my gosh! I can't believe it. A 1. Man. Oh my gosh. Man, anybody watching this is going to think, you are totally ridiculous in making the rules changes you did to this game. This is a cakewalk for you. Okay, well, you weren't here the other 3 times I played this game, where I had died at least twice by now, even with the rules I'm using. So that does give you an idea, I think, of how much luck can play a role, and that can be a deterrent to some people. Some people don't want to play games that have as much luck in them as this one does. Oh, oops. That goes down here because he's persistent. Not that I'm going to stick around unless I want to go for that green one. No. Let's just keep moving. Let's keep moving. We're out of level 3 of the dungeon. 2 levels left. 2 levels left. Alright, so that gets discarded. We re-emerge. Oh, I should have... did I not draw enough cards? I should have had 5 in there, I thought. Maybe I missed one, so... Put 1 at the bottom there. And we re-emerge on level 4. And we are definitely going to camp. We're definitely going to camp. So let's see what happens when we camp. Oh crap, 2 1s. So I get 2 points of healing that I don't need, but I do get my skills back. My spells get renewed. Oh, and I'm at 7 now, so I have access to the lightning spell when I need it. Great. I think I have all of my starting equipment, so yeah, I guess I really didn't even need to make that camping roll. Such a crazy run. All right, well, let's look at our path here. So I'm definitely going to have to hit this. I mean, yeah, there's no avoiding that. I'm going to run into the whatever monster is there. Then I could do white, 2 yellows, and a red. The red you're going to get on the way out. The yellow you're going to have to pass. So white and yellow, if I go that way, or blue, yellow, and red if I go the other way. Hard to say. I still feel the pull to gain more experience as much as I can. I think I'm going to go on the path that takes me... Well, you know what I could do? Because the red one I'm not going to have to do twice. I'm going to have to do the red one by the stairs at least once. Then I could go hit the white one, and then turn around. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. Draw 1 monster and resolve combat. Man, I really thought there were more that I mean, I guess I still have like at least 6 cards left in this red deck before I need to reshuffle. But I thought I remembered more running into more multi-monster things. Even so, I don't mind. We'll start out slow. A werewolf with poison and berserk, in addition to 5 health, a 14 combat value, and 2 damage. I don't have the special item that can maybe kill him or something. But let's look and see what poison and berserk are all about. Berserk, gain +2 MDMG until the end of combat, not cumulative. So if I ever trigger that berserk, if I ever roll a 6 that I use, he's going to get +2 damage until the end of combat. I do not want that. What about poison? Hero loses -1 strength. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I don't like that. Yeah, if I lose any strength at this point, that's going to reduce my damage output. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh, we're almost done here. I'll go a little bit longer. I'll go a little bit longer because I started a little bit later, but I do have to pick up my son before too long. Alright. Well, we'll see how far we can get. Maybe I'll die pretty soon here, and that'll be a fitting end. Yeah, so I guess I'm just going to make a roll for it. Do I want to use Fireball at this point? It would be good to start out that way. Let's just do the, yeah, let's start out that way, and then we can get ourselves a skeleton as soon as possible. So, open with a Fireball, D6 plus 1 damage. Nice, I got a 6. That takes him out. Berserk. Oh, that only increases his damage. So yeah, I'll keep that roll. I add 1 to it. Yeah. And so, or maybe that would make it a 7. Wait, I don't know. No, that's Fireball. Yeah. That wasn't a combat roll. That wasn't a combat roll. It was a Fireball damage roll. Okay. So yeah, that takes care of him. I get 4 XP. And a loot card. Loaf of bread. Discard to exit maze and gain +2 XPs. Or discard to gain 2 HPs. 2 HPs. Discard to exit maze and gain plus. So I just waltz through the maze? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But that's cool. I'm glad I have that. I need to continue building up my supplies here. So, and my XP. 4 XP. Great. Good. Okay, so I used up my Fireball spell. And we did that encounter. Now we're going to hit the White Room. Guild Merchant. If you choose to trade, draw 5 loot cards and place them face up on this room. You may discard 2 loot cards or 1 treasure. Ooh, I've got that treasure. To take any one of the loot cards on this room, any number of times. Afterwards, discard the remaining loot cards in this room. Yay, Skippy, yay. Alright, so, yeah, 5 loot cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can discard my bag of gold and or 2 of my loots. And yeah, let's see what we got here. Helm. Discard to reduce damage taken by 2. Okay. That's good. Boots of Agility. Gain +1 agility once per game. Discard to reduce damage taken by 1 HP. I want this. I want this because that's a permanent upgrade and that'll ensure that my damage can be as much as 4 if I do get another magic weapon. Pickaxe. Discard to inflict +1 damage. I don't know. Silence. Discard to kill Harpy and gain +2 XPs, or discard to negate the Song of the Sirens and gain +1. Well, I'm not using Song of the Sirens, so that's less valuable. Boots. Discard to reduce damage taken by 1 HP. Okay, the only thing I want is these Boots of Agility. I'm going to trade in my bag of gold for it. Yes. That goes there. I immediately bump my agility up by 1. And I'm ready to do more damage. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And this is not persistent. So it's like one and done with this guy. So yeah, there he goes. And there goes his loot with him. That's fine. I totally got what I wanted there. So let's put the white marker out to show that we've done that room. And now we're going to back up and do the blue room. What do we got? Last card in the blue deck before I have to reshuffle. Wounded Dwarf. Any hero may discard garlic. Loaf of bread. I've never been able to do this before with the Wounded Dwarf. Hunk of cheese, meaty rib. Oh. Hang on. I got to give myself a skeleton. Yeah. Because of the werewolf. And I got to get rid of my animate dead. Oh! Okay, so I gotta wrap things up soon here. So I can discard my loaf of bread to take the dwarf from the specialty deck. Limit only one dwarf. That's great. Man, I've never been able to do this before. As cool as this loaf of bread is, to let me exit the maze and gain 2 XP, that is super cool, but I just can't resist having the dwarf as a henchman. I've seen this card so many times and never been able to do it that I am taking that dwarf. I don't even know what he can do, but he's not the wise man, and so I'm sure he can cover something that I can't in terms of skill checks. There he is, the dwarf. Oh, it's another guy who can do strength checks for me. You have a minimum strength of 5 for skill checks, discard to block 1 attack. So he's really identical in ability to the skeleton. That's totally fine with me. Okay, very nice. Well, let's do... let's do this red room, and I'll stop there. We'll see how interesting this last room is. Encounter. Draw 1 monster and resolve combat. Man, what's left in here? Let's see. Let's see what I could have run into. Tomb of the Lich King. Draw 1 monster, then draw 1 extra monster from the next level's monsters, or another level 5 monster. A golem that would have been tough to beat. 2 monsters. Another 1 monster, another 1 monster, and another 1 monster. Huh. I really thought maybe I just had some runs where I was running into a lot of those multi-monster draws. But here we go. Medusa. Insanity is what she triggers on a 5. Insanity, hero loses -1 intellect. Oh, I will not allow that. Charm of 6. Charm on 6. Charm says, hero must discard 1 henchman. Oh, come on. I like my little collection I'm getting here. And then a magnifying, or no, is that a mirror? I saw that. I could have acquired that before and I didn't. Anyway, I don't have that to help me take her out. She's got 5 health. I have to beat a 12, and she does 4 damage. So she's no slouch. She's no slouch. Here we go. Do I have anything? Oh, dude. Last fight. Come on. Now, I wouldn't do this right now if I wasn't really, if I really wasn't, like, trying to get, if I was trying to get the rest of the way through this game, I wouldn't play Lightning right now, but I'm going to play Lightning. Discard to inflict your hero's weapon damage to all monsters. See, I definitely wouldn't play it now, because I'd wait for a multi-monster thing. It's like Chain Lightning, basically. In fact, there's no reason to play it now. Oh, wait a minute, my weapon's damage is 3, so this is like an auto damage of 3 right now. So I'll do that. And she takes 3 damage. And I still have to get 2 more on her to take her out. So now we'll do the combat roll. 7. Oh no. 7 plus 2 is only 9. I don't trigger any of her abilities, but she does 5 damage to me. Now, I am going to instantly drink a vitality potion because that 1 hit... Wait. Shield. I'll use shield because that's replenishable. So that's going to block that damage, actually. Whew. Okay, and I have 2 henchmen that'll take hits for me. So here we go again. Oh, okay, I got a 10. Great. So that's 17. I definitely hit on her. I did 3 damage, which takes her out. My gosh. And let's see. So that's going to get me 1 loot and some XP. Wand of Lightning! Ha ha ha! Maybe once I'm done streaming, I will continue this run. This is just too beautiful. This is way too beautiful. And then let me get out just so you can see the monsters that I might have had to face at the end. You've got this red dragon who's got like 3 abilities that are really likely to trigger. He's got 30 hit points. I gotta get better than a 14 to take him out, and he does 5 damage. So this, I mean, this could end really fast. You got a Balrog, 26 hit points. Gotta get better than a 15. He does 4 damage. Look at all those abilities that can trigger. A Storm Giant, all kinds of abilities. Not as bad as the others, I don't think. Well, I have to get a higher number. I have to get a 17 or better to avoid getting hit by him. 18 health. And then Lich King. Look at all that stuff he can do. Anyway, okay. So now I got to go for realsies. But this has been a lot of fun. I look forward to doing more board game content like this in the future. This is the second of these types of, week-long scheduled streams. The next time I do a stream like this, a daytime stream on 4 days of the week, will probably be in early 2022, so maybe January, late January, early February, something like that is when I'll do another solo Tabletop Gamefest, which won't be necessarily limited to just dungeon crawls, but if you enjoyed seeing me play this game or any of the other games that I played recently, let me know which ones you especially enjoyed, and I will try to prioritize them the next time I do this kind of a live stream. But anyway, having a great time with all these. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Coming this January 24th through the 27th, Monday through Thursday, is my second annual solo Tabletop Gamefest. For 2 hours or more each day, I will be streaming solo play of some of my all-time favorite board games, including my highly modified version of HeroQuest, the original Doom board game, and if time permits, either Pathfinder the Adventure card game or One Deck Dungeon. You can find the streaming times for each day on the schedule below, and I would love to see you there.